mind. Hey there. Get out of the way. Jeez. Hey, it's Martin with Maudal Musical Machines with this here is Big Mama Lee, the shop foreman, enforcing a break. This here is the headstock of the Bellman mandolin that we're working on now. This is one of the projects that you guys have helped us get going through the Indiegogo campaign. Just fit a little wooden strip in here to go into the truss rod channel, to fit in there really nice, and oops, moved it a little, right down to the end. So it fits in there, and the fingerboard will be able to rest on that nicely, and we won't have any rattling of the truss rod in there. And I'm kind of just carving out now what I think is going to be kind of a floral motif, you know, orchid or tulip or something like that, basically to kind of imply it a little bit. May even do a little thing on the truss rod cover with some pistils and stamens, you know, just to kind of make it interesting. And then of course we'll have the M3 logo right up here. This is right. And also here we've got the body, and Jonathan, who asked for this mandolin, I think he's rather brave and cool, because I gave him actually the option of doing a couple of different bodies. I made a maple body for him, body and sides, but I also, you know, offered this really crazy English walnut piece. It's a crotch of the tree. You can see that the trunk, you know, went down this way, so it's sitting upright, and then we've got the two branches coming off here like so. And so this here, the lighter colored wood, is the sapwood right in the crotch of the tree. And because of that, there's all this really wicked figure. Hopefully you can see it well. Don't know how well the lighting is, but all along here, this is just going to really pop, and all these colors will, you know, really jump out once the finishing is done. This isn't even really, you know, smoothly sanded or anything yet, and it still looks pretty awesome already. So good on John for, you know, going the path less traveled. It's got a really, English walnut has a really wonderful kind of very sweet mid-range tone, and so we think it's going to end up perhaps being a bit more like, you know, like a classical mandolin than, you know, typical bluegrass, a little warmer in sound. So I can't wait to hear what it actually sounds like. That's what's really fun about these things, is to see, you know, what their voice is really going to turn out to be. Here's another project right now, and these are both a direct result of something like 25 funders we have now for the Indiegogo campaign. And right now, by the way, there's 48 hours left on the Maudal Musical Machines Indiegogo campaign. We certainly hope you all can, you know, jump in. Water's warm. This here is going to be a spider bridge resonator, and front loading. So all of this is cut from the same piece of maple on the top and the back, and you can see that it's book matched. Hopefully, again, you can see this figure, because it's really going to end up being pretty spectacular. And you see the strip down the middle. All of the trim around here on the sides and on the top is flowering pear, and it was a pretty good sized tree in the neighborhood that got blown down by a storm. Hopefully you can see some detail on that, and the color in particular, there's like purples and reds and oranges, streaks of black in it, even some yellows. It's just really, I think this is going to end up being a really gorgeous gorgeous looking and sounding instrument. And again, it's a direct result of you guys who have already supported. Of course, we'd like to be able to finish these instruments, and like the ones, I mean, every luthier, every independent luthier knows this feeling. But you finish an instrument, and you feel like if I did this right, 200 years from now, somebody who isn't even on the planet yet could pick this up and make music I can't even imagine. And to me, that's pure magic. And you people, you guys, 25 or so of you so far, are helping us do that. And it's really awesome. So thank you. Anybody else, all the rest of you who have been thinking about it or watching or following it a little bit, if you can possibly jump in before the 30th, it'd be awesome. Of course, we have instruments that are available to sell too, and that's even the better, best way to go. And apparently, shop foreman thinks that I've talked enough. So 48 hours to go on the campaign, and you guys have a wonderful day. Be well. Be great. Get your butt out of the camera.